age gap relationships.
Oh.
You said 15 years and more is gross or gross. It is double standard to. Oh, that's a different. Hold on. Okay, so we'll touch on the age gap stuff. You said 10 to 15 years is pushing it. Sorry, but it gives me the ick.
Yep.
All I think
I know
about.
you guys don't like that, but it does.
It's weird. You say it's weird, gives you the ick, and that it's pushing it and it's gross. So, can you make an argument?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I know that I'm projecting because I too have been. Okay. Let me start over. So
you've been in one of those relationships, haven't you?
Yes, actually, I have. I was underage dating someone that was 5 years older than me. Now looking back on it, it is gross. It does, to me, that gave the P vibe, if you know what I'm saying.
But what about the 18-year-olds and them engaging in an age gap relationship?
Okay, so it just... The way I'm looking at it is if I'm talking about bigger age gaps, like 10 to 15 years.
Yeah, me too.
So what I'm looking at is like, okay, and I know this is wrong. Me and my husband even agrees that the way I look at this is wrong. So like if you've been with someone, let's say they're 10 years younger than you, I just look back at the fact that you were 10 years old and they were a baby. To me, I just see that as kind of gross, but that's where I was going with that.
Okay, so how come it doesn't give you incest vibes that you could be dating somebody who's the same age as your brother?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't know if that really relates.
Oh, well, I don't see how it doesn't. If it gives you the vibe, so what you're doing, you're saying, how could you date somebody that young? Maybe that could be your daughter. That could be. This is where we're going with this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, if that is the case, then how come it doesn't give you incest vibes to date somebody around your own age? They could be your brother. They could be, right?
Yeah, I can see that.
So I don't even understand the argument. It literally makes no sense to me. If that person. If you date a woman who's 15 years younger than you and you say, well, that's like dating your daughter. Okay, well, then if you date a man who's 3 years older than you, that's like dating your brother. Does that even make sense to you?
I mean, that part doesn't, but I don't know.
No,
it could just be because
it's a completely nonsensical worldview. It makes no sense whatsoever.
And I said that. I said I was projecting.
Yeah.
So.
I'm just letting you know, right?
Yeah.
It's like it's just
yeah, you make a
nonsensical.
valid point. I already know that I'm projecting. I already said it. It's just how I feel.
Okay. So it just gives you the ick.
Yep. Literally, it gives me the ick.
Well, what if a woman wants that? Like, let's say an 18-year-old is trying to get with a 40-year-old, like women do sugar daddies or whatever. What if that's the situation? She's pursuing him.
Yeah. Cougar.
Is that
I still think it's gross.
Do you pursue the man in the whole sugar baby situation?
I don't know. I've never done it.
I've been approached to be a sugar baby, but they've always just like hopped in my DMs. And I'm like, you're probably fake.
Because I know, well, I'm not friends with them anymore, but back when I first was in college, I knew women would go on apps to literally look for that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised that there are apps that like hold it, but
I don't think I've ever seen like an 18-year-old approach a 40-year-old and try and do that. I've always seen the opposite. Like I've always seen men approaching women in my life. So I don't
even
know.
when women are older, does that give you the ick?
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Well, let me give you a personal anecdote. So I'm 35. I've had multiple women who are like 19, 20, 21 slide into my DMs. Did somebody say ooh? Did you just say ooh?
Yeah, but they're like fresh out of high school, and that's like...
If you're 19, you're in college, finishing starting your...
Sophomore.
So you think it should be criminalized then?
No, but I don't know.
I said they were DMing me.
Yeah, but like why?
They're interested in him.
You don't, well, like, let's look at some, like, really successful older men. like Henry Cavill, Ryan Reynolds. You don't think like 19, 20, 21-year-old women aren't attracted to these men?
About Leo, who only
Leonardo
dates
DiCaprio, yeah.
until they're 25. My fiance is 10 years older than me.
But does it still give you the ick if the woman's the initiator?
I mean, it is kind of weird. Like, why are you trying to date someone that's
So much
older?
than
I don't know.
Well, let me reframe. Does it give you as much of the ick?
Maybe a little bit. Maybe a little less, but
Yeah.
it's still a little gross, in my opinion.
Why? Why is it gross?
You're just, I don't know. I'm trying to think about it. It kind of just comes back to like when you
I
were.
got the ick.
Yeah.
It gave me the ick. And I don't like that shit because it gave me the ick, right? That's
Yeah.
what it comes down to, really, right?
Yeah.
I want
mean,
to.
honestly, it
I
just
actually
does.
want. I actually want to tackle this from a different perspective. So, if I even let me just grant you all that it's icky, gross, creepy, predatory, whatever. I'll just grant it to you. Make an actual compelling argument in terms of the benefits to the man for why he should date, for example, a 35-year-old over a 25-year-old.
Well,
Make an actual compelling argument to the benefits to the man.
I mean, there's not really a benefit for the man.
Okay. I'm open to hearing from the rest of the panel. Make an actual argument.
Maybe maturity.
Yeah,
I was going to
yeah,
say they're
maturity.
probably emotionally more
Does
mature.
maturity also sometimes come with baggage and trauma and you're less good looking?
Yes.
Okay, so do you think maturity, the benefit of maturity, is going to outweigh 10 years of aging
No.
in terms of a woman's beauty?
No.
But
She's
if a
more
man
fertile
wants
when she's
And
younger.
actually, the reality is this whole trope of older women being more mature. There's plenty of young women who are mature and plenty
Of older women
old
who are
women
immature.
who are incredibly immature.
It's true.
It's not like you turn 30 and all of a sudden you're not toxic, you're not a piece of shit, you're not a pain in the ass to deal with. All this shit, it stays and it gets worse a lot of times. If you have like any sort of mental illness, that shit gets worse as you get older.
Oh, absolutely.
It's 100% true. Some of the worst women I know are old ladies, bro. They're fucking old ladies.
They're Karens.
Me and Andrew have encountered them on the show. God damn, bro. If me and Andrew get into a bad argument, like an argument with like a 22-year-old and we disagree or whatever, it ends at the show. Some of these older women want to have a fucking vendetta for fucking months because there was a disagreement.
For real?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, it's not a joke. Yeah,
I ain't
they'll-
joking
They
around.
hold
They're-
grudges.
They create spy dossiers. No joke. Little spy dossier. It's insane how this goes because there was an adversarial conversation.
Yeah.
So it's understood that pressing some of these issues on us or back on you guys in an adversarial way can be uncomfortable. Like, I understand that, but that doesn't mean it comes from a place of bad will or meanness or cruelty. It just means that dating in modernity is adversarial, and so the questions that are asked around it are super uncomfortable often. And having to actually think about why it is that you believe what you do is also uncomfortable sometimes.